Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Please keep your comments coming, keep sharing our videos, keep supporting the channel. Let's keep going together. As you all know, I'm back again with another top 10 video, and today I'm going to be giving you my top 10 best Premier League midfielders currently. And I'm going by the last 2 seasons, right? So maybe someone is having a bad season this season, maybe someone had a good season last season. So it's not necessarily the best midfielders according to performances this season. I'm giving my top 10 best midfielders according to the last 2 seasons, right? So without wasting too much time, let's get into the video. In 10th place, I've gone for a Brazilian international who plays straight for Manchester United. A lot of people would disagree with this pick. I know a lot of people disagree, especially because I think he didn't have a very good season last season. When Amorim came into the team, I'm talking about the person of Casemiro. When Amorim came into the team, he didn't really work with Casemiro a lot until towards the end of the season, and when he played, he has played really well. So I think he has been a very good player this season, especially I think apart from the players that plays in attacking midfield position, I think he scored more goals from midfield this season in the Premier League, which is something really impressive. Scoring the most headers in the Premier League this season, when we have the likes of Erling Haaland, Isaac, and all of those top strikers. So I think he has done a good job this season. So I have him in 10th place with 8 goals. I'm giving the statistics I'm going to be giving is only going to be based on the Premier League, right? So he scored 8 goals in the last 2 seasons. This season is still counting. So 8 goals, 0 assists. He's very good in the air. He's an aerial threat, and I think his ball control is really underrated, and he has a good eye for the pass. Just like he doesn't play those passes very often, but he has a good eye for a pass, and I think he has been really good for Manchester United this season. One of our best players this season, to be honest, with 57 touches per game and 3 tackles per game, 4.3 ball recoveries per game. I think he's very good in recovering the ball. He's reckless sometimes in his tackles, but I think he's also a very good tackler. So tell me what you think about that in the comment section. I've gone for Casemiro in 10th place in my list, and in 9th place I've gone for England international who plays straight for Nottingham Forest. Although Nottingham Forest has not been really good this season, but I think Elliot Anderson has been one of their better players this season. I think he's been very good, having scored 4 goals and 8 assists in the last 2 seasons in the Premier League. Right, he has a very good ball recovery. He also has a very good ball carrier. You understand? I think he has been very good with especially this season. Last season he had a good season last season, but this season is the time kind of when people started seeing him for what he's doing. I think he has been very good with 4 goals and 8 assists in the past 2 seasons. 74 touches per game across the 2 seasons. 11 big chances created, 6.9 ball recoveries per game. That's absolutely incredible. So I think Elliot Anderson has been very good. I have him ahead of Casemiro simply because this season I think he has been better by all-round game, because we're not going to judge midfielders by just goal and assist, and you're going to get to see that when we go high up in this list. You know, we're talking about different midfielders in different positions. So I think Elliot Anderson deserves to be in this list in 9th place. So moving on to 8th place. 8th place, someone that I think a lot of people are going to think I have him low, but going by this season and last season, which I think he was also very good last season, but with the kind of players we have in this list, I think it's fair enough to have him in 8th place. I'm talking about the Hungarian international who plays straight for Liverpool in the person of Dominik Szoboszlai. In 8th place with 14 goals, 10 assists in the past 2 seasons for Liverpool. In the Premier League alone, I think that's really, he has some really good numbers, to be honest, and he also played. He's a very versatile player. He plays right back, he plays attacking midfield, he plays center midfield. I think he's a very good player for Liverpool. It's one of the reasons why Like, he's one of the persons that is saving Liverpool season right now. So I think he's been a very good player. But I have him in 8th place simply because I have other players that I think that have been better than him over the course of the past 2 seasons. That was a mistake. Szoboszlai has 9 goals and 10 assists in the past 2 seasons, right? So that was a mistake. 9 goals and 10 assists in the past 2 seasons with 67 touches per game. We can talk about his strength, his pace. He's a very paced player, playing in midfield, playing very, very versatile. 19 big chances created across the past 2 seasons with 3.7 ball recoveries per game. I think he has been absolutely incredible, especially this season. I think he has been. If we are making a top 10 list based on this season, I think he will be higher up in this list. But I think in 8th place he's been good. So moving on to 7th place, I have gone for another England international in the person of Morgan Rogers, who plays straight for Aston Villa. I think he has been an incredible player for Aston Villa, especially in the course of the past two seasons that I'm talking about. I think he has been very good. With 15 goals and 16 assists, he's an attacking midfielder, so he's expected to have more numbers when it comes to goal and assists. 15 goals and 16 assists. He's a very tricky player, very, very, very creative. He's one of the hearts of that Aston Villa team, who has been very good in recent time, even though they are falling off a little bit towards the end of this season. But I think they have still been very, very good. They have been like one of the they are performing ahead of, as in more than expected. You understand? So even if they fall off, I don't think they are going to fall beyond 6th place this season. So I think they are still going to have a good season. So Morgan Rogers is a key part of that, with 45 touches per game, because obviously he's an attacking midfielder, so he's not always on the ball, but when he's on the ball, he's very, very creative and very, very a tricky player, with 16 big chances created, 1.3 key passes per game. I think Morgan Rogers has been absolutely fantastic. In 7th place. So moving on to 6th place, I have gone for a Chelsea player. I think we are going to have I think they have the best midfield in the league, to be honest. So we have a few Chelsea players in this list. So in 6th place, I have Enzo Fernandes. In 6th place with 10 assists. 10 assists and 15 goals across the past 2 seasons. His vision, his strength, his eye for a pass. He's a fantastic passer. Because he struggled in the first 6 months of his career at Chelsea, a lot of people did not actually realize when he started playing really, really well. I think Enzo Fernandes has been absolutely fantastic. I think he's a very, very good player, and he's 6th in my list with 66 touches per game, 2 key passes per game, and 23 big chances created. I think he's absolutely fantastic, and he's 6th place in my list. Now the top 5. Yeah. Now this is where it gets interesting. The top 5 best midfielders in the Premier League this season. In 5th place, I've gone for the Brazilian international who plays for Newcastle United. I think he's one of the most underrated players in the Premier League this season. An absolutely incredible player. We've seen the results when I'm talking about Bruno Guimarães, of course. When he does not play, Newcastle seems to struggle a lot. And apart from that, his numbers don't lie. His numbers are there. Numbers speaks for themselves. I think what he has been doing for Newcastle United in the past 2 seasons, and since he came, has been absolutely fantastic. And I think he deserves to be in this list, and he deserves to be 5th place in this list, with 14 goals scored and 10 assists, 66.5 touches per game, 17 big chances created, and 2.2 tackles per game. He's very, very good defensively, and he's very, very good attacking wise. With the assist numbers and goals that he has scored, I think he's an all-round player. Strength, IQ, vision, all of that. I think Bruno Guimarães is absolutely fantastic. In 5th place. So moving on to 4th place, I have gone for another England international who plays for Chelsea, in the person of Cole Palmer. Ordinarily, I would have had Kopama like Kopama plays wing in the in the right wing position a lot of time, but he's still a midfielder, and I didn't have him in my top 10 wingers list, so I have to have him in the midfielders list. So his fourth place for me as the fourth best midfielder in the Premier League in the past 2 seasons, right? Having scored 24 goals, providing 9 assists in 56 appearances in those across those 57 appearances already across the past 2 seasons, with 17 big chances created, 39 touches per game with 1.9 key passes per game. I think Kopama has been absolutely incredible. His first season at Chelsea was absolutely fantastic, and because of that, because he didn't have he didn't repeat that, a lot of people are saying that he's falling off. He's a one-season wonder. I don't think he is. I think last season he was absolutely fantastic, and this season he has been injured a lot. So I think Kopama is absolutely fantastic. He's still a very fantastic player. I don't think he has like, maybe there's a little bit of a drop off from the first season, but I don't think he has performing bad at all. I think Kopama is still an incredible player. In fourth place. So moving on to third place, the big three. In third place, I've gone for another Chelsea player. I've really given Chelsea players their flowers. I think they have the best midfield in the league, and rightly so. So I have Moises Caicedo, the Ecuador international, who plays for Chelsea, in third place. Moises Caicedo is absolutely fantastic. What he does on the field of play is absolutely fantastic. He works so hard. He's his eye for a pass is absolutely fantastic. There's this long pass that he always does, and he's very, very accurate with it. I think Caicedo is absolutely fantastic. One of the players that have been signed for big money, and they have went on to deliver that. I think when he was signed, a lot of us knew that he was good, but we questioned if he was worth the money. Although it's a lot of money, but I think he has proven that he's a very, very good player since he came to Chelsea. So Moises Caicedo in the past 2 seasons, having scored 4 goals and 3 assists in the Premier League in that past 2 seasons, which is not a big part of his game. 72 touches per game, 8 big chances created, and 3 tackles per game. But when you watch him, you know what I'm talking about. You know that when, like, if Chelsea can miss Palmer, Chelsea can miss Enzo Fernandes and still probably do well. But Chelsea without Caicedo is it's not going to be the same. You understand? So I think Caicedo is absolutely fantastic. One of the best midfielders in the world, and definitely one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. In second place, I've gone for another England international. I think I have about how many England players in this list? Four England players in this field. That's not bad. The second place is Declan Rice. What can I say about Declan Rice? Absolutely fantastic footballer. You can't you simply cannot take the ball off him. I think he's absolutely fantastic. His strength, he's not fast, but when he's running with the ball, you can hardly catch him. His ball carrying is absolutely fantastic. His ball recovery is absolutely fantastic. Having scored 8 goals and 12 assists in the past 2 seasons in the Premier League, 30 big chances created, 1.8 key passes per game, and 67 touches per game. He has been absolutely fantastic. I said Arsenal was not going to win the league, but as it stands now, I think Arsenal is probably going to win the league, and he's going to be a very crucial reason. He's one of the best players in that Arsenal team. I think Arteta came to Arsenal and he was doing a good job until the signing of Declan Rice, and everything changed from being an average team to being a title contender, and they have been contending for the title, even though they have failed to win it in the past 3 seasons. But the signing of Declan Rice has really elevated Arsenal, and rightly so. I think Declan Rice is absolutely fantastic player. Now that takes me to the number 1 midfielder in the Premier League, and I think probably the number 1 midfielder in the world, in the person of the Portuguese Magnifico, Bruno Fernandes. Absolutely fantastic. One of the best midfielders in the world, one of the best players in the world. For me, the best player in the Premier League this season, with 26 assists in 50 and 26 assists and 15 goals in the past 2 seasons. he's a creative machine. Like a lot of legends have already said it. He's a creative machine. He's absolutely fantastic, having reached over 200 goal contributions for Manchester United. One of the only three players to have gotten both 100 goals and 100 assists for Manchester United. Having in mind, I saw something today, like Bruno Fernandes reached his 200 goal contributions for Manchester United in 318 games. Messi reached his 200 goal contributions for Barcelona in 319 games, and Ronaldo reached his 200 goal contributions for Real Madrid in 325 games. So that's I'm not trying to compare them, but that's the kind of stuff that he does, and it requires to be talked about. Only three players to have reached 100 goal contributions for Manchester United and 100 assists. 100 goals and 100 assists, along with David Beckham and Ryan Giggs. And when you are bringing up numbers and putting him in those elite conversations, you know that he's absolutely incredible. The only thing that is stopping him is the trophies that he has not won. But the likes of Harry Kane did not win anything in England, and England is still going to go down as one of the best players in Premier League history. So these stuffs happen. With 38 big chances created in that 2 seasons, 3 key passes per game, 76.5 touches per game, and he does not, like, he should have been something that would have knocked him down, but he played in midfield this season, in the first half of the season, and I think that has contributed to why he's been more on the ball. But I think he's absolutely fantastic player, Bruno Fernandes, in first place. So let's quickly go through the list again. So in 10th place, I've gone for Casemiro of Manchester United. In 9th place, I've gone for Elliot Henderson of Nottingham Forest. And in 8th place, I've gone for Dominic Szoboszlai of Liverpool. In 7th place, I've gone for Morgan Rogers. In 6th place, I've gone for Enzo Fernandez. In 5th place, I've gone for Bruno Guimarães. In 4th place, I've gone for Cole Palmer. In 3rd place, I've gone for Moises Caicedo. In 2nd place, I've gone for Declan Rice. And in 1st place, I've gone for Bruno Fernandes. I'm supposed to be giving you guys some honorable mentions. There are some honorable mentions in this list. Somebody like Zumendi, Sandro Tonali, and I think that's pretty much it. We still have some Alex Iwobi, to be honest. Alex Iwobi has also been very, very good. He just missed out in this list for me. So tell me what you think about my list in the comment section. Share your thoughts. Give me your top 10 best midfielders in the comment section. Just feel free. Let's have a chat in the comment section. And please subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at jideofortalksfootball. Follow me at TikTok at jideofortalksfootball, and watch my videos on YouTube at jideofortalksfootball. See you on the next video. Thank you very much. Peace.